Hi, it is Wednesday. I was gonna go for a little run.
It's just started to rain. And you know when you just need like the tiniest little excuse to delay it even longer. So I'm kind of annoyed that it's raining, but also like happy that it's raining. Today I have to do a 45-minute easy run. Easy. I ran for nearly 5 hours a few days ago. Yet the 45-minute run just seems like the last thing that I want to do. Like the idea of it is painful, even though it'll be really easy. Oh, the sun's coming out now. I'm tempted because it's 6 degrees. I'm very tempted to just put on a hoodie. I've got shorts on. I do have like a long sleeve on, but I might just like get cozy in a hoodie and just plod along. Sometimes that helps. I don't know if anyone else has that. And we're not going to have very many days of hoodie running, I guess. But it's so windy as well. It's 6 degrees and proper windy and on and off rain. So maybe a hoodie would be a good idea with some shorts. I might go and get changed and do that. Better. Like, I mean, my hair's going to be even worse once I step out there, to be honest. It's mad how a hoodie and just being a bit cozy can just make you feel a little bit like I want to run. I don't want to run. The marathon is so close, but there's still like a few weeks of training to do. And I think my brain, because the training isn't increasing anymore, I'm like, oh, I can like calm down, but I still need to follow the plan. And I mean, the plan has got more and more loosely followed. I've been doing more like 3 runs a week rather than the 4 that I was supposed to be doing at this point, just because of the weird niggle that I've had in my ankle. So like the speed runs just agitate it more. But I mean, it's not like I've just ran 22 miles. It's not like I don't have the capability to do it. I just want to do it and feel proud of myself. But also I'm just so bored of it now. Ugh. And it's hard because then you think, right, well, I've got this fit. Do I keep running? But it's done not a lot for as like how I want to look. Like I'm a lot more hungry. I'm eating shit, which I know is also in my control. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I don't want to lose running. I want to keep running, but maybe do more in the gym and maybe not spend 5 hours on a weekend doing a long run. That's not necessary. Maybe some park runs. Park runs and 10Ks. Like half marathons aren't bad to train for. They're not bad to train for. But bloody hell, a marathon's it's just the time. Like I'm all right with doing things that's hard. I quite enjoy it, even though I twist about it. Like I complain about it, but secretly I enjoy it. But marathons just take up so much time and so much mental energy and so much like planning and maths. The other night, I was talking to ChatGPT at 2 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep trying to work out plan A for the marathon, a plan B, a plan C. If I do a negative split, I could do it like this. Oh, what if I break it up into loads of different 5Ks and have a time goal for each 5K? Okay, so how long would I have to run for each 5K? Okay, yeah, so how would I program that into the watch? Can you do it with a range? Okay, so if I do the top end of the range versus the bottom end of the range, what's the target range that I'm going to be finishing that marathon in? Just doesn't need to happen. Doesn't need it. It's not necessary. If you're wondering, it's about 36 minutes every 5K, give or take. Slightly getting faster. Which, I could do a 5K in half an hour right now if I wanted to. So 36 minutes is easy, but 36 times however many times it has to be, plus the sprint at the end. I really want to do well for myself, and I've set a goal that I want to achieve. And I think part of how I'm feeling is the fear that that might not happen and that I might not achieve that goal, which is ridiculous really, because I'll get a PB unless something goes catastrophically wrong. I'll easily get a marathon PB. I've only ever done one marathon. I only have one time to beat, and it was that race went wrong. So unless this one goes wrong, I should beat that. But I really wanted it to start with a 4. Like, it's not like I'm after something completely out of reach. I think because it's like it could be slightly out of reach by minutes. That's what scares us. Like 5:01 or 5 and 1 second. Like, do you know what I mean? Am I putting too much pressure on myself, or is it a good thing to hold yourself to goals that you've set? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But what I do know is that I should be running right now and I'm not. Also, that run that I did was 22 miles. So another 4 and a bit would be the marathon. And I did that in 4:48, I think, and that was with like stopping at traffic lights and walking up all the bloody hills that I walked up, because I wasn't going to use my energy running up a hill in an easy training run. Maybe lazy, maybe not. I didn't want to burn. The hills were like right in the front of the race at the run. Like they were like the first 4 miles, and I thought I've got 22 to go. I don't want to burn myself out on these hills. And it worked because I didn't. And I kept going. But also, I'm like, oh, well, I've got another 4 miles to run in essentially 12 minutes or whatever it is. But again, I walked a lot of that. I walked a lot of the hills. Marathon is flat. Manchester Marathon is quite flat, apart from the Altrincham Hill, which I'll probably walk up, to be honest, because it's only about halfway through, isn't it? And ChatGPT's like kissing my arse, basically saying that I'll be able to do it and that I should have confidence in myself and blah 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 blah. But I'm still like, yeah, but you're a robot. Just like anything could happen. Anyway, I'm gonna get sorted and go for this run. But the fear is real, and it's not fear of like. Obviously, it's a big distance. It's gonna hurt, even if you walk a marathon. I have walked 2 marathons, and it does hurt. It hurts arguably more, I think, because you're doing it longer. But it's not, it's the fear of disappointing myself, even though no one else cares. There's only me that cares about that, and the effort and the time that you put into it, and then it disappoint yourself. And it's not like you can just do like a do-over. You can't just try again, because the training takes so long that, well, there are people that run loads of marathons, but that's social media influencers, and that's not real life. That's their job. This is not my job. This is an addition to my job and my side hustles and everything else that I've got going on. So, I'm rambling. It's really like, just, obviously you can tell, it's just whizzing around in my brain all the time. And those science and science and sport gels, I'd sickened myself of them by the end of that run. Like, I was like almost unable to swallow them. But we've got the high five ones at the race. Anyway, this is just all of my panic coming out because I've started to speak about it. Yeah, let me know how you're feeling if you're also doing it. Hopefully this video will be out before the actual marathon. It might not be, because I can't edit these. Again, I don't have time. I'm busy training for a marathon and working. And thinking of more excuses, clearly. Yeah, I am gonna go get my shoes on, put my headphones in, and just go and get this done, because otherwise I won't. My mum's coming tonight. She's coming to an appointment with us tomorrow that I have, which will hopefully give us some answers, give us some confirmation of some things, but we'll see. I will update you on that as well. But in the meantime, let's go for a run, and then I've got cleaning to do because my mum's coming down. It's not that bad, actually. I just need to change the bed and stuff, but it's still a task that I need to complete. Isn't that right, my pup? Yeah. You're not very happy, are you? We're going to take you out after the run. I'm going to go for a run first. Is that okay? Will you be okay if I... Oh. It goes in a huff when I go for a run. When I'm leaving, don't you? You don't like being left. Mr. Moose. Are you in a huff? He's going to bark because there's people outside. Right, I am going to go. Bye. Hello. It's Sunday and I need to do a long run, and it's absolutely chucking it down outside. I was in Manchester last night babysitting, and I didn't get to bed until like 2 o'clock this morning, because obviously I'm an hour away from Manchester. And I need to run 15 miles today. And my brain has went, oh, well, 15 miles isn't far. You ran 22 miles last week, so 15 miles is nothing. But actually, I'm sitting here thinking 15 miles is quite far. And then I was like, right, what can I do to get myself out of this door? What do I need? So, I need some motivation. And nothing motivates me more, as we well know, even though I've failed multiple times, is to get local legends. So I'm going to go out local legend bagging. I'm going to drive to a nature reserve that is like a 2-mile loop and do every which different path that I can do for all 15 miles and get some crowns. And that's what's going to get me out the door, because I'm insane. So my boyfriend is out in my car currently, and then when he gets back, I'm going to go and do that. We've had a slight issue this last week with the dog because he barks continuously, apparently, when we're not in. And next door have mentioned it. They haven't been horrible about it, but obviously you don't want to annoy them if they've already said something. And I didn't realise how wound up the dog was when he was being left alone. So we're just trying not to leave him alone for a while, and then hopefully somehow working our way up to leaving him. I need to get a camera set up down here so I can see how long it takes before he does do a bark. But we've been recently doing some separation anxiety stuff. This has nothing to do with running, by the way. It's just a spanner in the works for not being able to leave the house and just go for me run now. So we've been doing some stays in his bed for treats while I go and walk to different bits of the house and then walk back to his bed, where he has been a good boy and stayed, to give him a treat, just to stop the panic. Apparently I was watching some Caesar Milan, remember him? I was watching some of his videos the other day. So yeah, haven't got enough to think about, have I? I've also, and I will be doing something about it on this channel, been thinking about getting a coach for when I've finished this marathon. So I am all or nothing. Once the marathon goes and the structure goes of having to train for something, I think I'll fall into a pit of despair. So I've decided to pay a coach for a little while, just to like keep us on track, build some habits, like that kind of stuff, and I'm quite excited about that. But before then, we've got a few runs that we need to get done, so yeah, I'm going to get sorted, take him out while my boyfriend's still out in the car, and then take my little car to where my local legend thing is going to be. Hopefully, I'll try and get some clips when I'm out. I'll clear some memory on my phone now so I can do some videos while I'm out there. It is really windy though, so just a pre-warning that you may or not be able to hear us while I'm out. If I put a headband on though, that kind of protects my headphones, and it is cold. What's the temperature? So it's saying it's 9 degrees, but my phone before was saying that it was 9 degrees, but felt like -1. So maybe a headband isn't a bad idea. I'm glad the miles are going down, but 15 miles is still quite a long way. I'm still going to be running for quite a while, and it's currently nearly 2 o'clock. But the clocks have changed, so I've got an extra hour of daylight to do it in. I'm going to have to kind of get a move on and go quite soon, aren't I, for daylight. Anyway, I'll speak to you when I'm out there, or immediately after, whatever works best. I'll see you soon. Bye.
One local legend got. I'm trying this new hair as well, if I like it, for the marathon. And I can't be bothered to do it all. I'm just going to go to the new start point for the next segment and do 2 laps of what I've just done. The opposite way, but from the start point you get the segment, otherwise it's pointless. But yeah, 1, done. I'm just not getting my last segment now. It's been so windy, so I haven't been able to speak as much as I would have wanted to. It's just very, very hilly, so I'm walking this bit. There's another bit that's super muddy, so I'll walk that bit too. And then I think I might call it. I've done like a half marathon, but as you can see, it's getting dark, and I don't want to be out running on paths like this in the dark on my own. I don't know what it'll be on by the time I get back. Maybe 13 and a half. And until I stop the run, we know this from when it's failed in the past. I don't know if I've got it or not until the run has stopped, because you can't check. I mean, I think I've done everything from when I needed to start and stuff, but I guess we'll find out. Right, I'm just rambling now because I'm knackered. But yeah, I'm going to cut it short. I think like a mile under is not going to make a huge amount of difference at this point, is it? So yeah, get home because it's 7 o'clock now, but it's still light. Lovely. I'm back. I haven't, sorry about these, I haven't checked Strava yet. I'm a little bit scared to be honest, in case I've done all of that and then not got anything. Hold on. I mean, recording it live, you're going to see any disappointment, but am I going to have signal to upload it? Oh yeah, afternoon run, done. Oh, I've gotten at least one. I've just seen an email. And another email. Ha ha ha. Right, no, come on. Give us the number. How many did I try to get? I think I tried to get 5, I think. Let's see. Oh. 1, 2, and see 4. No, 3. Ah, shit. I didn't think this would be so stressful. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, so which one have I missed then? I know where that'll be. So I think it will be 5, but I need to take off the you know, the start and finish bit, how it like takes it off. I think I need to get rid of that, and then it'll be 5 all the way around. All I could hear in my head, and I'll not be able to put it on here, but I'm going to make a reel, you know, Billie Eilish, you should see me in a crown. It's all I could for like nearly 14 miles. That was all I was thinking. Right, at the beginning of that though, I really did not want to do it at all. Like, I was really struggling the first like 2 or 3 miles, really fucking struggling, and I'm not sure why it was so hard, but it really, oh yeah, there, I've got the next one now. 5 local legends in one run. I'm sorry, that's amazing. What the hell? I enjoyed that. Like, the amount of times I've been trying to like do a run where I've gotten loads, like, I don't know if you can see these, hold on. I think it's going to try and track my face so I can't show you. I'll put them on the screen though, but there's a few local legends in there. It's trying to track my face. And a load of PRs, but I think that's because I don't really run here very often. I walk here with the dog a lot, but I don't often run here. Yeah. Happy with that, I'm chuffed with that. I did cut it short slightly, like I said. It was like 13.5, so it's like 1.5 miles short, but like I said earlier, I don't think that at this point in a taper, an extra 1.5 miles is going to do much, and it is getting dark, and I do just want to get home. It's 7:15. The new hair that I've been trialling was alright. It did whip us a few times, like, it wasn't particularly annoying. It swings differently, obviously. I do quite like it. It's just something a little bit different, isn't it? I don't know why I'm practicing like hair for the marathon like I'm some kind of like 20-year-old, but I want to have fun. I want to look alright, not hate what I look like on race photos, which is just an impossible task, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, make a little bit of an effort. I am now going to drive home, have a shower. We've got pizza in for tea tonight. We've got an easy tea in. For the next couple of weeks, I might try and get my runs done earlier. I think I've got like a 10. Shit, I've only got 2 more Sunday runs before the marathon. I think I might only have 2 more Sunday runs before the marathon. From the top of my head, one's about 10 to 12, I think it is, miles, so I'll probably do 11. And then an 8 and then the following week is the marathon. That 8 I'm going to do on the Saturday, so I've got like a little bit longer. I know it's only 8 miles, so it should be fine. But bloody hell, that's scary, innit? Not long. Not long. And like, don't get us wrong, I'm ready for it to be done. But I feel like there was still loads of roads that I wanted to go and check, that I wanted to run on around here. I mean, I still can. But I'll just have to drive to them because I'm not going to be doing probably not longer than 10k, to be honest, for a while. I've got some other goals that I want to take care of and sort my eating out and all of that, and I've found it quite impossible. Like, I feel like I've just carried on from Christmas with eating and not tracking. And I know you don't have to track your food all the time, I get that, like, but if I'm not trying, then I'm like going backwards, if that makes sense. So yeah, time to go home and see me puppy, have a nice shower. That's the last half marathon distance until the marathon, and I've done, oh god, maybe 8 or 9 runs that have been a half marathon or more in the last few weeks, so feels like the end of an era until the big one. I am gonna go now, and if I don't have anything to stick this to my car yet, I do need to get something, but in the meantime it will be falling off if I drive, so I am gonna go. I'm talking shit.
I have officially started my deload last week. Not deload, I can't speak. I've officially started my taper, and I've done one run this week. I've done one easy run, and it was like really easy. There was nothing difficult about it. Quite normal, nothing to report. I'll put the, if I stand here, I'll put the things here. But yeah, nothing really to report. Managed to keep it easy, kept my heart rate down. My pace was not far off my marathon goal pace, and that was like with a low heart rate as well. And it made us realise that I'm not actually scared of the pace. I'm scared of like the time I'm going to have to hold the pace for, if that makes sense. I think it's just that part where you start tapering off and everything just, you second guess all of it. Like, I'm second guessing everything. Like, I've forgotten how to run. So plan for the rest of the week is we're going to go out tomorrow for a little bottomless brunch, but I think I'm going to go for a little run in the morning. Just another easy one again, 30 to 40 minutes, and then I've got like 11 miles on the plan for Sunday, and then the following Sunday I've got 8. So I don't know if, because I've kind of sacked the gym off because I'm just struggling with it, to be honest, and at this point anything I do I feel like isn't going to benefit the day. So I think these videos might just be like a bit of a taper one and do the 2 weeks and then do like a next one for the marathon. So if that is the case, this is the last one before the marathon, because I'll be doing like what, 6 runs, or maybe I'll start it, I don't know, I'll add it all together I think, because there's not really much to report, but I do kind of want to follow along with what I'm doing. I want to start eating a little bit better. I definitely need to use these 2 weeks to work on my hydration, because I'm doing all my runs powered by coffee and not really drinking any water, and I know that that's not very good. So that's the plan. So yeah, a little run tomorrow, a slightly longer one on Sunday, but like compared to a 22-mile run, it seems like nothing, doesn't it? So it might be quite nice. But yeah, I will catch up with you later in the week. I'm just cooking tea, I'm making a curry, and I just thought, God, I've not done anything for this. I've been too busy editing videos for my main channel, but oh God, it's just scary, isn't it? I don't know if anyone else is in the same position as I'm in right now, but well, you will be. I don't know if anyone's watching these that is, but hang on in there, because it is hard. You just second guess everything, I think, because you go from like full steam ahead doing all these like big distances and all this volume to it slowly backing off. But you know you've got a big one coming up. It's like really nerve-wracking. So yeah, I will catch up with you If I don't catch up with you, I'll put the run that I'm going to do tomorrow here, because I'll have obviously done it when I'm editing, and we'll just see what happens this week. I will talk to you on Sunday though, once I figure out the run I'm doing. I might go and steal some more local legends, because I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. It kept us going. It gave us those little hits of dopamine that quite clearly I needed. So yeah, I will speak to you on Sunday.